This video has been sponsored by EA. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today I'm back in Command & Conquer Rivals, giving you guys some tips of how to both enjoy and improve in Command & Conquer Rivals. Remember, this game is created by EA's Redwood Studios, and what we're going to do right now is jump into a few of my battles that I've done, and in this video today, I'm going to be talking about the Tech Lab and how I've been using it and enjoying it as I go in and dominate the competition. Now, my plan is to only have 2 barracks. In my previous video, I actually had 4 barracks set up, and in doing that, it cost me a lot to drop each of those barracks onto the battlefield, and I sometimes was being taken over by the opponent. Here, only having 2 barracks gives me the ability to kind of get the units all trained up and then basically push at the opponents, then eventually get that Tech Lab down and completely run over the opponents. As you can see right now, I have 2 units on the battlefield, only one of which will target air. So I have that going on right now, taking out those air units and also dropping my turret down because, well, I wanted to keep my tank enabled in full health and ready to take down any large units that came my way. Notice right here, I am quickly taking that missile and leaning it towards the opponent. I tried to get in there with one of my trucks to take down their harvester, but a helicopter came and opposed me. But we're going to try and make our way over there, take that down in this battle. The whole plan here, guys, is to start to dominate with the tank and with the truck and then push that Tech Lab units into the battle. And basically, once you get a decent number of Tech Lab units, at least from the experience that I've seen, it's very hard for the opponent to come back and push on further to take over that advantage. So notice right here, I am in good position. I have units on both of the platforms, and well, that tank did just take one of mine off, but hey, that's gonna happen sometimes. My tank right here is now on top of their harvester. I don't want them getting that advantage on me. I want to be able to take down their units as quickly as possible and not allow them to build up that resource on me. The Tech Lab is in action. We got one of our units coming in and taking down their tank right there like nothing, crushing that, and gonna be taking down that helicopter as well. Actually, it looks like my Tech Lab unit is not able to target air, so I have my truck coming along and trying to assist on that air unit. Tech Lab does some work though on those cannons. You can see it happening right there, and there goes another missile down on the opponent, pulling in my first victory of the day using this strategy. Remember to take a look in the description so that you could download Command & Conquer Rivals on either iOS or Android. And it looks like I have a chest to open here after winning that one. Let's see exactly what we get out of this chest. I do like opening these up. You always are going to get yourself some loot or credits as well as some cards for upgrades. So it's a lot of fun to see how you could progress through the game and what your avenue of decks is going to look like. Right now, we're getting into the second battle using the exact same deck that I used in the last. And as you can see, the Tech Lab is waiting to be summoned, while we have the War Factory ready to go right now, where I put out my primary units being the battle truck and that cannon. And of course, my harvester is going to be one of the first things that I drop onto the battlefield, trying to get that advantage. You can see it right over, where were we? There we are, right over my head, hiding behind me, trying to stay safe behind the host of the video. Guys, also, so far, if you are enjoying these Command & Conquer Rival videos, make sure you throw a thumbs up on this video. Help support me, the channel, and of course, Command & Conquer Rivals. I have my 2 units rushing the first platform right now, and it looks like it's uncontested. I have my tank and I have my truck on there, but it looks like since that missile is staying yellow, there's something up on the red in the shadows, and there it is. As you can see now, my tank is being hit pretty hard by that air unit, so I had to get my air targeting units over there to take that down. Worked out pretty well. All right, so right now we're dominating pretty nicely. The missile is really leaning towards the opponent pretty well, and it's time for me to just continue building and building. And notice nothing is showing. It's because I have my my turret clicked right there, although I wasn't actually going to be dropping it onto the battlefield. Here we go. Now I'm able to drop some stuff. We got the tech lab ready to go. Will that tech lab be dropped? I have 2 tanks rushing that first platform, and the other platform is sitting there empty right now. Definitely want to take out any units that come in my direction with my powerhouse, which is the tank at this point in time. The tech lab is down. It's time to get some units onto the battlefield and start that takeover that we discussed earlier on. They are the power portion of my deck, and I have to tell you, I love it when I actually have enough resources to drop them onto the battlefield, because you're going to see right here, my tech units are going to come down and completely demolish the opponent's tanks that are on the battlefield. Right now, completely destroying that tank. I have the turret, the truck, and some tech lab units on that. The second missile is coming out of the ground, soon going to be leaning towards the opponent, as we can now just start dropping our units on top of anything that they deploy, being that I have control of the 2 pedestals. Their tech lab on mine, but I have supporting troops as well. Another tech unit's coming now, hanging out in the middle of the base, just waiting for what they have. And what it looks like right here, guys, is the opponent knows what's to come. They realize they can't come back from the amount of power sitting on the platforms right now, and they just lay back in defeat as I take down my second opponent for this video, bringing in another victory. We're going into the 3rd and final battle here today, and remember, step 1 is always to drop your harvester, then drop your war factory as step 2. One thing that I really love about this game, guys, is the ease of deployment. Simple, point and click and drop. And I said this in my last video, but it's easy to learn, hard to master the strategy behind this game. I have yet to master it myself, but in time that will happen. So the harvester is down. I have one of my trucks down as well, waiting for enough resources to drop my first cannon, which I typically send in as the tank for my truck, and then eventually, like I said in the previous attack, I bring my tech lag units in to kind of do some work. After this battle right here, we're going to have a couple of chests to open up, see what kind of loot I bring in from these victories that I've had, and from my login bonuses for the day. Now notice I'm trying to take over both platforms right here. I have the top platform pretty much in the bag right there. Yes, I do. And the platform over here on my side is in my hand as well, so I'm in control of the platforms. Now they do drop a couple of units which are going to try and contest me, but we have the tanks coming in, and I'm trying to build up enough resources so that tech lab can be dropped as well. So we have that first missile really leaning nicely in our direction, or I should say in our favor, at the opponent in their direction, trying to bring in a victory, at least one missile into them really quickly, still dominating these 2 platforms. They're not even contesting it with their units right here, because they know they will go down very quickly to the units that I have on the platforms. So we're going right here at their units that are pressing my platform, and I'm looking the whole time at their harvester and seeing when is my opportunity going to be to go and take that harvester out, when I could really get that advantage on the resources in this battle. Tech lab troops are coming in right now, going to contest the 3rd platform, and I did lose the top one right there from their turret, but we have our tank ready to go take that over as we take down the turret. Now we're going to go working on the harvester as well. Tech lab troops doing a pretty good job, not doing the best though, being that the ground units can really handle him pretty well. So I get him out of there. I don't want to lose too much of him if I don't have to, trying to preserve him as much as I can. Another tech lab unit up there that's a little bit better at the ground units, and you know, the soldiers in there to take that out. Now I get my truck on top of their harvester. We're taking down their base again, guys. Don't even need to get down the harvester. Tech lab troops for the win, pulling in the victory for a 3rd time with this loadout, with this deck. Now let's take a look right here, guys, and see what kind of resources we pick up and what rewards we grabbed from these battles. Notice I upgraded to level 7. We're getting there, and I have rewards right here just from playing my battles, which is going to make this chest available. We're going to open it right now and take a look at what we grab. Of course, we've got some credits, which I will be spending at some point in time. We unlocked the drone swarm, have yet to use that, maybe in an upcoming video. We got another Wolverine that could be upgraded. We picked up some more of the missile squad, which I enjoy using, and the shockwave troopers, which I have yet to master in this game. We're going to collect the last one right here. and head back to the home screen. Check out my level 7 rewards. Now, worth noting, guys, after the level 7 rewards, once we get to level 9, we will be unlocking the other phase of this game, which I'm going to show you in a second, which is going to be extremely exciting. And here we go. This is going to be pretty cool. The NOD faction, the Nod faction, is going to be unlocked very, very soon. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you could take my deck and give it a shot. Let me know if you like it. Remember to throw a thumbs up in the video if you enjoyed your stay here. And if you want to chat with me, you can always find me over on Twitter at Echo Through Me. But it's been real, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see all of you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good. And remember, you can download Command & Conquer Rivals. It's in the description below.